Okay. I just want to see what y'all. There's some news that we all need to be up on right now. Like literally, the country debt ceiling and all of that. So I just want to pull it up on here because they run through it quick. I don't want to spend too much time on it. If anybody know what's going on, if you haven't been living under a rock, you know what's going on right now.
All right. Well, let's start with some the House passing a bill to raise the debt ceiling. What does that mean, Tez?
Yes, last night the House of Representatives passed a bipartisan bill to suspend the debt ceiling, overcoming vocal opposition from conservative and liberal lawmakers and bringing the country one step closer to avoiding an economic default ahead of last week's deadline. Now, the legislation, which was crafted through negotiations between President Biden and Republican Speaker Kevin McCarthy, cleared the chamber in a bipartisan 314 to 117 vote and now heads to the Senate. Now, to be clear, just so everyone understands, if the debt ceiling did not pass, it would have slashed government services. Payments to 67 million Social Security beneficiaries could have been halted. 1 week of default alone could have caused 1 million jobs to be lost. The employment rate would have jumped to about 5%. Higher interest rates, market panic, political instability, even though we have more than enough of that, and other long-term effects. So this was a pretty big deal.
So what did they decide to do about them food stamp benefits, Taz? They everybody's still getting their food stamps, right?
And that's what niggas worrying about, food stamps.
Yes, that was one of the big things that was on the table that they went back and forth about. And just to make it really simple and short, before the current law requires able-bodied adults. This is really important. Able-bodied adults between the age of 18 and 49 without dependents, just to be clear, without dependents, to work or attend training for at least 80 hours a month if they want to receive their food stamps more than 3 months. So that has now changed to age 54. So the only change has been from going from 49 to 54 for able-bodied adults that do not have dependents. Now, Democrats compromised in order to raise that age up. They said, well, we want to make sure that veterans, homeless people, and young people aging out of foster care would be excluded from work requirements. Now, that negotiation actually cost more over time. So Republicans are upset about that because they said, you did all of that and it kind of backfired. But Speaker McCarthy said that, he said, come holler at me in 1 year and you'll see that we will save more money over time because people will be working. And of course, Democrats disagree with that and say that work requirements doesn't really make a difference. But that was what was really holding this bill up.
They ain't giving you nothing for free no more. They cutting it all out. Basically, they cutting it out. So yeah, you better get it while the getting is good.
At this point, we all need food stamps. Remember when they used to say cooking at home saves you money?
Yeah.
That means nothing now.
No,
That's a
nothing at
damn
all.
lie now.
Nothing at all.
Food is hot and wee.
In certain cases, if you order Uber Eats, it's a lot cheaper because Uber Eats now has those deals where it's 2 for 1.
Yeah.
So you can order a platter of like we always order from this Caribbean spot, this Jamaican food spot where you.
All right, basically, I just want to touch on that because this is what we're going through right now. It's unsure on what's gonna happen, especially if they don't raise the debt. It's really gonna get ugly. So stack your water, stack your funds, stack your everything because it's going down. Believe that. As before, peace, love, prosperity. I'm out.